MLB The Show is at the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri, and lovely Busch Stadium. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Michael Wacha, the right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Michael Wacha, if he brings the straight changeup, that's his best pitch. Drafted in the first round out of Texas A&M University. Good fastball, not a great fastball. 92 to 95, more of a straight fastball. The curveball is good, but he's known for the straight changeup. If he brings that good changeup, he can shut anybody down.
So digging in now, Starling Marte. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch to him. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. Broadway is up with it, and he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single.
Talk about being caught off guard. You won't see that but once a year. First pitch of the game, and he bunts for a knock, and now they have to deal with him on the base path.
Now in the box, Mike Moustakas. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Pitch inside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Lagares at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Well, a lot of this offense runs through the Moose, Mike Moustakas. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep.
And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Stepping up now, Chris Davis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Jeff Locke starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Jeff Locke, another guy with the 3-pitch mix, a fastball low to mid-90s, good hard slider curveball. I call it more of a slurve and the straight changeup. If he has the slurve working, he could be really tough.
Ready now, Danny Santana. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
You know, Matty, it's interesting. You take a look at the research packet handed out before today's game. And one thing I notice about this lineup is the fact that they're in the bottom third of grounding into double plays. Teams are aware of that type of stuff. Creating good at-bats, not giving that extra out to the defense is huge in creating an environment to be successful throughout the course of a full year.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Now at the plate, Matt Carpenter. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. He's set, and the pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Locke has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Stepping in now, Brian Goodwin, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Broadway on third, Wilchik at second, Molina on at first with 2 down. This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? He is, as he gets the 3 unassisted putout, and that ends the inning. 3 left for St. Louis. They're down 1-0. So stepping in, Andrew McCutchen. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a breaking ball stays outside. Waka, an Iowa native. He was selected in the 1st round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Giancarlo Stanton now, a real threat with the bat, currently the National League home run leader. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he'll lay off the cut fastball here as this misses off the plate for ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Stepping up to the plate, number 23. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
None out, runners at first and second. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. From the belt, the pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
First and second here with nobody out. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around him?
The 3-1. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. Here comes the first pitch. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. This one's down to third. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Up next for Pittsburgh, left fielder.
Here's Starling Marte. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit down the third baseline. He'll throw home with it. They get the force at the plate, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting, second baseman.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's set. Here it comes. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Here's the 0-1. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Now the 0-1. This one's smoked the other way. High and deep to left. Goodwin going back, and it's gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 37 on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
2 home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Here's Chris Davis now. And he'll bounce one on the ground to first. Watson moving to his right. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate. 3 of them on this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Pirates 7 and the Cardinals nothing. Set to get his day started, Mel Watson, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first out.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris Crush Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. He's got power. But look for him to make a nice play on defense as well.
The 0-1 delivery. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Into the box now, Michael Wacha, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Locke gets the sign. Here he comes 0-1. Ground ball left side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there. He got him. When we return, it'll be Andrew McCutchen to start things out. It's the Pirates 7 and the Cardinals nothing. A great look at the famous Gateway Arch here this afternoon. 630 feet high and a symbol of this great Midwestern city. Here's Andrew McCutchen now.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. But boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
So coming to the plate, number 23, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. Hit hard on the ground to second. Broadway from shallow right. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Bucks go down quietly, but they're still in control, 7-0. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Danny Santana. He flew out in his last at bat.
Danny Santana.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Santana is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Right there is Reyes. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. And with 1 away, time for a quick check of the standings, and it'll show you that these guys had the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. The next to bat for St. Louis, Andrew Broadway. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2, scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Here comes another 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down.
Third baseman, number 13.
Here's Matt Carpenter. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. 2-out success means Randall Grichuk will bat this inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Randall Grichuk. A base hit in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball. Grichuk, a native Texan. He was a first-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Carpenter leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Lock sets. First pitch on its way. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes.
For the Pirates, shortstop, Jose Reyes.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Hit out towards second. Broadway over to his left. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The pitcher, number 40.
All right, so time now for the Cardinals Road to the Show report as we see a pair of prospects performing at a high level in the upper minors. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jeff Locke. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yep.
There's a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And he falls behind 0-2. 7 runs, only 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. Now here's a ball very softly hit to the left side. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Starling Marte.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Starling Marte. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Here's the first pitch to him. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Mike Moustakas would be next. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Ready with the 0-2. Shoots this one over to first. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
0-1 the count. A little roller toward the hole. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Pirates 8 and the Cardinals nothing. In now, Brian Goodwin comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Fielder, Brian Goodwin.
First delivery to him on the way. And a ball 1-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Swing and a line drive. And a dive by Reyes, but it's by him, a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Throw over to first. Runners back. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Goodwin aboard here at first with nobody out.
That's a foul ball.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far. But after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Oscar Mercado will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. He comes in at 262 on the year, 18 homers and 66 driven in. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And he'll be back in standing up. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Up next for the Cardinals.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Danny Santana. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Ripped down the first base line. Davis has it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Carlos Martinez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's Chris Davis now. No hits to this point.
First baseman number 19, Chris Davis.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Now batting number 22, center fielder Andrew McCutcheon.
Striding in, Andrew McCutcheon. First offering on its way. Fouled away. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at 1st and 3rd.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Giancarlo Stanton is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Runners are at 1st and 3rd with none out. And that misses 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lagares is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from 3rd. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Into the box, number 23, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss. McCutchen leads off first with 1 away. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner back in standing. In now, Jose Reyes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Hit out towards second. Backhanded. The second for 1.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. A softly hit ball here, foul off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. Last half of the 5th coming up. Bucks out in front, 9-0. Stepping in, Andrew Broadway. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. No balls and a strike to count. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
And there's 1 down now. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Ready once again, Matt Carpenter, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Right over the middle, knee high. Liner toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Randall Grichuk. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
In for a strike. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. 1-2. Here it comes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Count remains 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Goes in on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're down 9-0. Ready for another chance? Starling Marte will match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Two-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now. On deck, Mike Moustakas. Here it comes, the 3-0. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it, but to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Striding into the box, Mike Moustakas. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the stretch, Marte off for second. Strike taken, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Right side, played on the backhand. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Coming to the plate now, Pedro Alvarez. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Ernesto Fry gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First pitch on its way, and that one just missed outside. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Goodwin on the move, and he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third, and the runner from third crosses the plate.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Chris Davis. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and it's fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Bucks 10 and the Cardinals nothing. Now to the plate, Yadier Molina. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning. He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Riding in once again, Brian Goodwin. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. This is pulled into right. Stanton is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, first baseman.
So striding forward now, Mel Watson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. One there. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Goodwin is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
1 away here for the Bucks in their half of the 7th, and set to stand in the ultra dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Carpenter is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, number 23.
Digging in, number 23. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. And there's ball one.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
A bouncer up the middle. Santana ranging up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Here's Juan Lagares. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
The pitcher, number 46, Ernesto Fry.
Danny Esslinger will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 33, Danny Esslinger.
Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll make the quick basket catch behind the plate, so the bunt attempt doesn't pan out. Stepping into the box, Danny Santana. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 to 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Stanton will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals, starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Keith Butler enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Keith Butler.
Up next for the Buccos, Jose Reyes. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Jose Reyes.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
The pitcher, number 40, Jeff Locke.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jeff Locke, and an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon, and you have to say he's really earned it. Here comes the first pitch, and they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The batter, left fielder.
Here's Starling Marte. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set, and the pitch. grounder down the line at third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. At the plate, Mike Moustakas. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Swing, and Moustakas sends a drive to right. This ball's got some carry. Richard is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. In now is Pedro Alvarez, and they're runners at the corners now. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple, but they're still in front 10-0. Now batting, Andrew Broadway. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch on its way.
That's a strike.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
No ball.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Softly hit here to the left side. Throw sails a bit, but Davis is able to get up there to record the out.
Third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Here's Matt Carpenter. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Marte is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Right fielder.
Here's Randall Grichuk. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Jared Hughes enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. Hit in the air out to left field. Marte is under it, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. First pitch of the at-bat. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in, Andrew McCutchen. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. He's set. Here comes the 1-1 down the third baseline. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Oh, and 2, here it is. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, number 23.
Into the box now, number 23. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit down the third baseline. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. The catcher, Yadier Molina. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Now Molina connects on one here. High and deep out to left field. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Into the box, Brian Goodwin, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. From the stretch, and he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
2-0 count. The pitch is a fastball that misses. Mel Watson is on deck. 3-1 to the Cardinals left fielder.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Standing in, Mel Watson. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reyes back to Davis, and they turn the double play.
Up next for the Cardinals, center fielder.
So last chance here, and stepping in, Juan Lagares. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Cody Allen will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
Well, the pitcher can claim that that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
Tony Campanella will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 19, Tony Campanella.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Popped him up. And he's going to put this one away, and the Pirates have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
And there it is, people. The magic one, win number 117 on the season. 117, making them the winningest team in regular season MLB history. If they tear through the postseason like the regular season, that World Series crown is as good as theirs.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. The Pittsburgh Pirates win for a division-leading 117th time. Jeff Locke records his 14th winning decision of the season. Michael Wacha was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Highlights for this afternoon. First, for the victorious Pirates. 10 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For St. Louis, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely.